York, people are buried in snow, announced Professor Charles Holder. Here our flowers are blooming and our oranges are about to bear. Let's hold a festival to tell the world about our paradise. The Tournament of Roses was born. Since the inception of the Tournament of Roses parade in 1890, there has always been some form of post-parade entertainment. In the beginning, however, the entertainment was not football. It more closely resembled a community picnic. But like most picnics, games started to be played. Foot races, tug-of-war, even a race between an elephant and a camel. The elephant won. The first football game was played in 1902 in Tournament Park. The University of Michigan, known as the Point-A-Minute team, they had outscored their 11 opponents 550-0, was matched up against Stanford University. The game attracted a crowd of over 8,000, though only 1,000 were expected. Michigan dominated the game, winning 49-0. That game was so lopsided, the tournament didn't host another football game until 1916. In 1903, polo replaced football. In years to follow, inspired at the time by the popularity of the best-selling book Ben-Hur, chariot races became all the rage. Until the first game was played in the Rose Bowl on January 1st, 1923, the annual football game was called the East-West Game and was played at Tournament Park. The Rose Bowl itself was the doing of William Leishman when he served as the president of the Tournament of Roses. Noting the growing popularity of the football game, Leishman gave back to the city of Pasadena the property at Tournament Park in exchange for some land in Arroyo Seco, which at the time was the city's dump. Leishman secured a copy of the plans for the Yale Bowl from his hometown of New Haven, Connecticut, and engaged the services of noted architect Myron Hunt. The Rose Bowl was originally built in a horseshoe configuration at a cost of $272,000. The open end was enclosed 5 years later. Most of the cost was financed by a 10-year seat plan. For $100, you would have a guaranteed seat at the Rose Bowl game for the next 10 years. Over the years, the Rose Bowl has been enlarged 6 times. Its original capacity was 57,000. It once held over 104,000 people, making it one of the largest stadiums in the country. The Rose Bowl's current seating capacity is about 90,000. The Rose Bowl is the first stadium in the United States that was built half above and half below ground. Through the years, the Rose Bowl has seen many memorable games. In 1942, the Rose Bowl game was not played in the Rose Bowl, but moved to North Carolina due to wartime concerns. In 1961, Caltech pulled off one of the sport's biggest hoaxes by altering the University of Washington's halftime card trick. The Granddaddy of Them All is still going strong and has a bright future.